Welcome to Nucleus, the hub for our entire planet. Hello, pioneers. I hope you're well. My name is Bed, and this is Satisfactory. On the last episode, we went over and got into the Dune Desert, packed up all the coal there, and shipped it right over to there. No, there. It doesn't matter. But we have coal here now. Or we will when I set up the train, which is the first thing we're going to do today. The second thing we're going to do today is take some of that coal and ship it out and start building our first set of truck stations out in the wild to bring additional resources here into the hub so we can send them out and build new factories super easily. And I think, oops, the first factory we should build are crystal oscillators because we're going to need them. And yeah, it's just time. So we really just need to pick a recipe. I'm gonna choose this one so we don't need to mess with any rubber right now. So we need quartz, we need cable, and we need reinforced iron plates. So cable is just copper and reinforced iron plates is just iron. So that should be super duper easy. First thing we need to do is hook this up to the logistics network, which is a simple task. We just need to come here. Oh, well, we're gonna have to go to there. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I put this a little bit too close. That's okay. I will make a note of that though, because I don't want that to happen. Also, I built this here as the output, and that was a mistake. I realized this during editing. We're supposed to send them back this direction, get back onto that trunk line, and then take the resources out. However, because we're going to be really too close to that Titan tree, I'm going to leave this one how it is. But this one will need to be done properly. So let's just do this really quick. Gonna bring it. All right, we need to bring it this way first. So we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna count 7. We're gonna put another base down. Just like that. And then connect it with train lines. I'm still playing in 1.1, or excuse me, I'm still playing in 1.0 because I don't want to give up my mod usage yet. I will get into the experimental branch as soon as I can, though. There. Perfect. No clipping or anything. Let's see if we can add... Check the spacing here. Like that. And I fat fingered it. Alright, now let's see if we can check the spacing here. And if we can fit this here and have it not be clipping would be ideal. It does not look like that's going to happen. That's okay. Plan B. Plan B is to have the train line drop down here and then connect from there to here instead. Perfect. Okay, so now we can still use this, and we can still use our normal planned exit. This line now will just have to connect over to right there, and it's good to go. Actually, let's do that. The reason I'm doing this is so I can set up the coal train finally. So it needs to be done. Right there. And then let's move this. Like so. Perfect. There we go. We need to get to right here. This one. Perfect. There. All right. Easy as that. Now let's set up the train. All right, let's set it up. Nucleus truck fuel receiving. That is very descriptive. Great job, Bed. Nailed it. Grab an electric locomotive. And no, we want the windows in the front. We want coal, coal, and coal. Excellent. Wait, let's make sure these are on. These all need to be on unload. We're bringing the coal in. Perfect. They'll be on load already in the Dune Desert. And now we just need to set up the timetables. So we'll get in, press Q. This one is going to be called Nucleus Coal Delivery. My God, my naming is just mwah. I could not be any better at this. All right, Nucleus truck fuel receiving. Go to there, unload. And then we want to go out to, what did I call it? Is it this one? That's not good. Global truck fuel. That one. Go to there. That's it. Just go back and forth and bring me delicious coal. All right, save changes, turn on self-driving. And I'd better get out. Why isn't it going? Turn off self-driving. Oh, it was docking, that's why. Perfect. Okay, that's done. Now we'll have coal for... Stop! Stop! Wait, there's been a mistake. There's been a horrible mistake. Nucleus coal delivery. Turn off self-driving. I missed the... I don't think I've ever done that before. I missed the... I missed the last two freight cars. Yeah. Stupid Bed. Oh, I love it. We should probably pick some colors for this, some accent colors. We're doing blue down there. We're going to do red for the floor up here. But I probably want to color code the trains, maybe. This still cracks me up. I don't know how that happened. I swear I pointed right at it. But, there it goes. Okay. I love it. Bye! Alright, so now that we have coal in Nucleus, we can send coal out to outposts and bring in all the delicious resources. So let's go and completely pillage the rocky desert. And to do that, we're just going to grab an electric locomotive. I'm going to pop in, turn on self-driving, and we're going to head over to the fabric factory. We'll add it, save changes, and off we go. I'm gonna sit here and sip my coffee and probably doom scroll on Reddit. I've been getting a lot of great comments. Thank you, Extra Fresh Mate. He made a tutorial video showing everybody, and me, how to make the curves going up and down the floors in Nucleus smooth. I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I glanced at it and it's awesome, and I've seen a lot of other feedback on it and people were really appreciative. I'm really appreciative, so thanks, mate. Appreciate it so much. Love the work that you do. And we'll get to it and we'll fix it at some point. I'll make a highlight of it in the next episode or some episode here and after. Now, here's a question. Why didn't I use that cutback I just made? Didn't I make a cutback? I feel like I made a cutback. Or was it the other direction? It was the other direction. Okay, so note to self. I need a north to south cutback much closer to Nucleus. I don't want to come all the way out to the Dune Desert. Oh, well, although I say that, but now let's turn this off. And I can fix all the trains up here that have come to it. Yeah, there's 4 trains stuck right here. Which shouldn't be possible, but I probably just messed up a signal. Yeah, here's the cutback I made. That's way too far away. I meant to do this. Oh, gonna crash. Yep, that happens. Oops. You go away. You go. Seriously, stop. Alright, crash again. What do I care? There. Alright. Shouldn't be possible, but happened. And why is self-driving off? Oh, probably because it crashed, eh? That's good to know. Let's have a little peek here at what's happened. See all these signals? That's supposed to stop this from happening, but it didn't. Why didn't it? That's the question. The answer... What's the answer? The answer is because this is the same block. This needs to be cut, and it should be good now. Yeah. I reckon that'll do it. And you know what? Now is probably the time to run those train lines from the Dune Desert over to the Rocky Desert. Here, in the canyon. Yep, it's time. It's time, that's what we'll do first. Check it out. Choo-choo! Trains are so cool. Just had a thought about Nucleus. Why did I just play it so willy-nilly? Why don't I just say every resource pod, every node can have just 5 train cars, or 4, you know, an arbitrary number, and then simply build more. If I need a bunch of iron, I'll just have 10 iron things. That sounds way better. And then I can plan the outputs way easier. It's that kind of stuff that doesn't occur to me, even though it makes a lot of sense and would be super easy. Just my brain doesn't care. Anyway. Is it time? I think it's time. Let's make it time. We're gonna go from here, and we're gonna go out here. And this is gonna be an east to west line. You've seen me do this 100 times already, so I think I'll just skip this or time-lapse it. I'm not gonna time-lapse it. I'll see ya. Alright, we made it over here to this, what do you call it? Is it a river? No, like a bay? And, oh my gosh, they stopped again. What the heck? I need to go over there and spend a little bit more time. I guess I did it a little too willy-nilly. Anyway, we're here at this bay, lagoon. Harbor, bay. It's a bay. It's time to build a bridge. That is to say, we need to get from here to here, and... Well, there, that was a fun little aside, and now we have a cool little bridge. Yeah, I love it. Oh, okay. I need to do a little bit more, but I figured I'd bring you back anyway. This, for one, we need to add more out here to support this side of the pillar. We need to color this. Oh, let's start coloring it now, because then we can, let's see, then we can just zoop it out with the correct material, which is going to be asphalt. Yep, and we're just gonna do the 4-meter foundations. What happened here? Yeah, there we go. And then we'll get some obelisks made, and we'll be able to take out that, I think, anyway. Maybe not, actually. I can't recall off the top of my head. But I think so. So yeah, I'm going to run this over, and then we'll extend the sides, and then we'll be done, and we'll keep running the train. yeah, time to keep running tracks now, and then we're going to be ready to take on the next task. There we go. It's pretty good. Granted, I mean, not that part, but... Actually, in fact, we should probably change that. There, that looks better. And now we can just reuse this track. And, oh, I see now. I'd already started this, I forgot about that. But I did such a good job running this one, and I love it. So we're gonna just keep using that. And we'll probably delete these lines, because anything that goes further north will just meet back up here. And we'll be using trucks. Cool. Alright, now let's get the return track laid. Which will probably be somewhere like this. No, maybe back here a little bit. Yeah, something like that, as long as it's not too vertically offset. No, I think that's okay. I don't love it, actually. Let's lay out a little bit more here. I'm gonna just sneak out of that train's way. Yeah, that'll be better just like that, I think. I reckon so. I reckon it's perfect just like that. Alright, so now we're going west to east, and we're gonna do that. I'm gonna run it all the way back. We'll fix those trucks again, and then we're gonna set up our first truck stations. And I can't wait. Alright, we're just gonna sneak this last little part up here. If I can, I swear I saw blue in a Satisfactory spot just a second ago. Okay. Maybe not. How about we go like that, then like, there we go. Just gotta finesse it a little bit, finagle it. Speak sweetly to it, perhaps. There. Alright, we're gonna need some turnarounds, but now we have encircled the globe. I love it. Let's go fix all these trains and maybe like permanently fix them too. I don't know what the deal is. I must not have enough signals or something like that, or something's messed up for sure. So we'll go figure that out. And yeah, it feels good to get that task done. Let's build the Rocky Desert Resource Collection Train Hub. And let's build it over here. I'm not sure how big this is going to be, but I suspect it's going to be pretty large. We have the train tracks, the train rails going down through here, and a lot of resource nodes over there. There's a copper, a limestone, 3 iron over there, bunch of pure limestone over that way. There's quartz deep in the mountain, uranium even. So we're going to want a pretty large facility, and we're going to want a bridge, I think, to connect right about there where my cursor is pointing over to here, because I don't want to drive the trucks across the train rails. So let's begin. Start just by zooping up vertically. Probably something about like that. And then we'll just spread out a bit. I think it'll work pretty well at that height. And we're gonna want a bridge to go this way. Yeah, so that isn't perfect. Let's make it a little bit more like that, maybe? There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Check that. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect, just like that. Okay. Now we'll build it out this way. I think. Yeah, that's good. We've got a limestone node right there. We're not going to want to forget. Yeah, this is going to work. I was a little concerned that it would be too high, but I think it's perfect. Now it's time to start gathering resources. No, let's plug in a train station first so we can get hoverpack power and we can run power outlets all around. That'll make our lives a lot easier. So let's do that first over this way. Now, we're going to need a lot of truck stations here and a lot of train stations. And I want the trains to come up into this facility. How tall is this going to be? All right, I think even before we start installing our actual train stations, I really need some power. So let's do it like this, because I need to fly over here to look at what I'm doing. And I think I want the train tracks to come up something like this. So let's send out a line that way. Three wide, and then let's switch to like a double ramp 2 meters. And then zoop that out until it hits the ground. Bring some electricity with us. And then we can peel off from there. There, that's not so steep that it won't work. I love it. Perfect. Let's just pave this whole area. Something like that. Now, this isn't going to be nearly large enough, of course. But it's a good start to kind of get a footprint. We're going to have trucks or tractors, probably trucks. I've used tractors. Have not used a truck yet. They're going to go out that way, go to all the resource nodes, and they're going to need to come back. And over here, we're going to hit that cliff. So this way is going to be traffic that way. And then we'll have separation. And then here we'll have a line coming back. Like so. Okay. Now, you can have all kinds of truck stations in this area here, and then train stations coming over that way. I love it. I love it so much, and if you love it and you're enjoying me playing Satisfactory 1.0, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, and if you really like what I do, join the community memberships. Give me a few bucks every single month. I'll give you a few little benefits, and you'll really be helping me out, helping me produce content, which is awesome. You legend. I mean, would it be silly if I just reused that arch I just made? I mean, it would be pretty easy to use. I do decorations, train bridge, arch. I could just put that bad boy right here. And there we've got a little flavor already. Spicy little archway. Yeah, I like that. I don't think I'll do the same connections like I did on the bridge right over there. But we'll do the entrance and exits in it. That sounds kind of cool. Let's grab some more power so I can use the hover pack, and then we're going to lay out the rest of these foundations just to make sure we're not unintentionally clipping something like the rail line. There we go. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, that's almost enough for us to get started. Let's run train lines. Let's run rails into the facility. And then we can get rid of this temporary thing, run power lines around, and then we can even send for our first coal line from Nucleus. So to do that, we just need to find an appropriate place, exactly like this, where we can peel up. There. And then it's gonna go to there and to just like that. Okay. That was easier done than said. I know what I said. I meant it. That's pretty good, I'd say. Pretty really good. Alright, and now the trucks are gonna come in here, which means we want to run the trains elsewhere. Like that. And then they'll go in here, over this way, and then we can have them expand as far in this area as we need to. Alright, let's do what we need to do here. So double ramp. What do we need? We need an inverted ramp that's 2 meters. Is that right? Or am I... Or no, I'm sorry. A regular ramp. It's 2 meters, right? Yeah, like that. And then we can zoop down like so. Yes, just like that. That way we don't have a floating platform. We'll fill this in a minute. I need to go eat dinner.
Bad plays games.
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 Bad